By the 1960s, Atlanta was well equipped to accommodate the large variety of conventions and congregations it was attracting, thanks to hotels that many Atlantans probably recognize: the Grady, the Americana, the Georgian Terrace, the Piedmont, the Biltmore, and too many more to mention, except, of course, Gary's, which was actually a motel out on Stewart Avenue, but come on, it was Gary's. The name says it all, right? But as well equipped as the city was with hotels, it was not quite as well equipped to handle the social changes that were taking place in America. Few of any of Atlanta's major hotels allowed blacks as guests. Notable exceptions were the Peachtree Manor Hotel, which honored reservations made by interracial baseball teams from the International League, and the Atlanta Cabana, which was known to accept the occasional black guest. And not surprisingly, both hotels had been targeted in a hateful smear campaign mounted by the Klan. Fearful of reprisals, the Atlanta Hotel Association had decided to disassociate itself from any talk of desegregation, announcing just prior to the 1962 National NAACP Convention in Atlanta that it would leave the question of honoring reservations from black guests up to the individual hotels. This decision resulted in many blacks arriving in Atlanta, the city too busy to hate, only to find that their reservations would not be honored. A notable example of this after-the-fact segregation can be found in the story of Ralph Bunche. Bunche was a brilliant intellectual, educator, and lifelong civil rights activist. He was valedictorian of his UCLA class and earned a master's degree from Harvard. He was a member of the group known as the Black Cabinet, advisors to FDR on minority issues, and during World War II, Ralph Bunche was an analyst for America's wartime intelligence service, the OSS. His international notoriety came from his years of work with the United Nations as the leading American expert on Africa and colonial affairs. In 1950, Bunche became the first African American and person of color to win the Nobel Peace Prize, and in 1962 he traveled to Atlanta to attend the NAACP's convention, booking a hotel room at Atlanta's famed Dinkler Plaza, a hotel that when Ralph Bunche arrived refused to honor his reservation because of the color of his skin. This is Lance Russell, and that is one of the stories of Atlanta.